Thanks for joining us. I'm Jesus Hernandez. This is the Veterans Business Journey, where we celebrate the achievements of our veterans.
The Veterans Business Journey is made possible in part by the American Legion Department of Arizona, the American Legion Auxiliary Department of Arizona, and the West Valley Foundation. Veterans represent 6% of the total U.S. population, but account for 13.5% or 3.7 million of all small businesses in the United States. These businesses employ 5.8 million Americans, pay wages in excess of $210 billion, and contribute $1.7 trillion to the U.S. GDP, or gross domestic product. Veteran-owned businesses help fuel the U.S. economy.
I'm a proud Air Force veteran. I was so honored to serve in my country, and I'm honored to serve now. I served it in Desert Shield and Desert Storm, the end of 91 to 95. And the only reason I left the service was because of my injuries and because of the military sexual trauma.
The journey of Air Force veteran Gina Ruggiero is about succeeding in life while dealing with life-threatening medical issues.
I actually put this on right before my brain surgery so that when I woke up, I could see it and know that God was going to give me the strength to make it through that. Because I spent 30 days plus 7 in intensive care in 2013. Why? I had a double brain surgery because of a military head injury. So I have a traumatic brain injury.
Ruggiero credits the healing power of the expressive arts with helping her embrace and reinforce her inner strength. Her journey has now taken her on a new path. She's helping veterans understand the power of having faith in one's creative abilities. In collaboration with veterans and community members, she has helped start the Creative Drill Sergeants Expressive Arts Academy, a nonprofit organization in Phoenix.
This organization was started, and we were led to do this by God, because God has blessed us both with creative talents that we found absolutely perfect for sharing with veterans with PTSD, MST, and TBI.
But the biggest reason why I think we did this, and I think you'll agree, is about both of us found we left collateral damage behind, and that was our families.
That was correct.
Yes, and I think that that's the biggest reason why we decided to focus on family. Without healing your family, you're not really truly healing yourself. Mitch here is 100% legally blind Vietnam veteran, disabled, and the amazing sculptures that you see this man produces and has inspired me overcome my limitations more and to believe in my own God-given talents. So our mission at Creative Drill Sergeants Expressive Arts Academy is this. To prevent homelessness and suicides, you need 4 connected components: camaraderie, mentorship, family healing, and economic stability. Camaraderie, because it's the #1 thing we miss, is that camaraderie and opening up new social networks by introducing civilians into what we do. Mentoring is because we all need guides. We all need people we can look up to and that can help us along our journey. Family healing, because it's not just you, it's your whole family. You might heal, but if you don't heal them too, there's no cohesion. And the last piece, economic stability, that's because if you're not economically stable, if you're miserable in your job, it doesn't matter what else you do. Nothing's gonna go the way you want it to.
I'm William Nelson, and I served in the U.S. Army, K-9 Corps with the military police, served in Korea, Camp Carroll Wagon. I'm proud to be a U.S. veteran from the U.S. Army. Hoorah! What I'm trying to accomplish, what Gina's trying to accomplish, in my impression, is that we're trying to give veterans a chance to feel appreciated. So we're giving back, to the vets for their sacrifice, their service. For example, all the classes for the vets and their immediate families, they're free. And then of course, civilians are welcome to come in and join in as well. But it's supposed to be it's art and it's healing therapy. So it gives them a chance to participate, and if they have traumas and shocks and nightmares from before, it helps heal that. And that's part of what I do, is to share and teach healing energy. That's what Daoum Qigong is all about. And that's to bring together as one mastery. That's what it means, literally.
Our mural, painted by Carlos Rivas. So at the very back of the building on the side, we have the 22 with our kneeling soldier who's celebrating all of our fallen brothers and sisters and showing that we want to help prevent that. No more lives. The Marines are then saluting in celebration, and the Phoenix comes rising out, showing that you can recover. You can not only recover, but you can be a powerhouse in your life and for your family. And then we've got the P-51 Mustang and the big naval warship coming out. But then we have Vaughn, who's actually one of the homeless veterans on the street.
Memorial Day, a moment to honor and remember with gratitude the thousands of brave soldiers, men and women who sacrificed their lives to protect our country. Memorial Day, a time to salute and praise the patriotism of countless of fallen soldiers who served to defend our country and protect our freedom. We recognize these brave and fallen soldiers who have left a legacy of honor. The Veterans Business Journey is made possible in part by the American Legion Department of Arizona, the American Legion Auxiliary Department of Arizona, and the West Valley Foundation.
My name is Yolanda Bonilla. I am the president of the American Legion Auxiliary here in Arizona. I'm serving for the year 2017-2018. Our mission is to support the American Legion by honoring the sacrifice of those who serve, by enhancing the lives of our veterans, military, and their families, both at home and abroad. We advocate for veterans, educate our citizens, mentor youth, promote good citizenship, Americanism, peace, and security.
Today, more than ever before, women are on the front lines of America's defense. These brave women struggle and sacrifice to help keep our country secure. They deserve to be recognized for their service as guardians of freedom. Please support the American Legion's efforts to serve the growing number of women veterans. Go to legion.org/honor-veterans to find out how you can help.
I'm a veteran. We hit a mine in Vietnam. When I came home, I didn't know where to turn.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
My victory's been never giving up hope. My wife is always there to remind me we have a life to live.
DAV provides a lifetime of support, helping veterans of every generation get the benefits they've earned.
I am a veteran, but after I got out, I spent 2 years alone and homeless.
Every year, DAV helps more than 1 million veterans so they can reach victories great and small.
My victory was finding the support to get back on my feet. Now I'm getting things right with my family.
I finally admitted, with my PTSD, I wasn't doing well.
But there's more to be done and more victories to be won.
Now I wish I'd found DAV sooner. I am a veteran. My victory is just enjoying each day.
Help support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
You're watching the Veterans Business Journey, where we celebrate the achievements of veterans. Would you like to share your story? Drop us a note at vetsbizjourney@gmail.com.
This is a precious moment for retired Master Sergeant Angel Maldonado, an Iraqi war veteran. He's spending time with his best buddy Louis, a Labrador retriever who had been abandoned and abused. Their bond has caused profound life-saving changes in their lives.
What has he done for me? He's gave me a reason to go out. How it has it helped me? I'm here. I can say honestly I'm here and I'm happy for what I have. And I would recommend this program to anybody that's having problems. If you got the time, you got the determination, you want to learn, these people will help you.
Maldonado and Louis are graduates of an organization in Peoria called Soldier's Best Friend. For several years, they've been helping veterans with combat-related PTSD or traumatic brain injury with service or therapeutic companion dogs, most of which are rescued from local shelters.
The veterans, many of the veterans that we work with, not all, but many of the veterans have been struggling with suicidal thoughts. As a matter of fact, the last statistic from the VA is that 20 veterans take their lives each and every day, which is really sad. So we know from some of the graduates who have shared with us that they were like that. They were having suicidal thoughts and wondering if they wanted to be here anymore. And they've shared with us that after going through the training and having a service dog to help them with their symptoms, that they no longer have those suicidal thoughts.
Maldonado admits that before he found help at Soldier's Best Friend, his home was his sanctuary. He spent his days locked up with the shades drawn and monitoring the security cameras.
If I didn't find something to fill the void of being out of the military, not being with my brothers and sisters in the military, I probably wouldn't be here today. I was going down a dark path.
People who are dealing with PTSD have their own demons, and they're dealing with something in their mind also, like an everyday thing. From what my husband says, it's like a video that he's watching over and over.
Darlene and Angel were both soldiers when they met. Angel retired after 21 years in the Army. 19 years later, he was called back into service after 9/11. He did 4 tours in Iraq. He was wounded. His assault vehicle was struck by a rocket-propelled grenade and survived an ambush as his unit was on its way to deliver fuel to Marines.
We sat there for 2.5 hours fighting, no air support, no nothing. I mean, basically, it seemed like it was never going to end. But finally, help did come. We were able to have the military police take the fight to them. When they finished doing the count, they said there was anywhere between 300 of insurgents against 26 of us. Final tally was 260 killed on their side. I brought my guys home.
He was a different man when he came back. And at first I thought it was me. I mean, what am I doing wrong? Should I not ask about? I didn't know what to ask. literally was on eggshells. Just, you know, it was very scary. And then I knew something was wrong. This is not the man I married.
The Purple Heart and Army Commendation Medal retired Master Sergeant Angel Maldonado received are reminders of moments in his life he would like to forget. With the help he's received at Soldier's Best Friend, Maldonado is in a better place.
He is now a lot more calmer. He used to have so much anxiety, and I felt like he was always angry at the world and especially towards me. So I think having Louie has really calmed him down, and now when he gets anxiety, he calls Louie, or Louie notices that something's wrong with him, and they bond, and it's just the calmness is wonderful.
The bond between Maldonado and Louie has made a difference in their lives. Maldonado now considers Louie his battle buddy.
I don't go nowhere without him. I don't. And I tell you what, as time has went on, I've now had him about 1.5 years, and things have gotten better. I do venture out now. I do go out and meet people. I do go out and participate in things, and I do volunteer with Soldier's Best Friend.
Maldonado accepts the fact he will never be the person he was before, but the steps he has taken to learn to cope with PTSD is helping him and his wife.
I love him to death. He's my life. He's always been my life. I've sacrificed so much for him, and you know, and for our marriage, and I have fought for our marriage. I have fought very hard to show him that I'm not going anywhere. I'm always going to be here.
Maldonado and Louie represent the wonderful services provided to veterans at no cost to them by the staff and volunteers at Soldier's Best Friend in Peoria. During the last 6 years, some 200 veterans have graduated from the program.
Art is a useful form of therapy to help veterans process and deal with illness, trauma, or challenges in living. Soon, the John J. Morris American Legion Auxiliary Unit 62 in Peoria, Arizona will start a women's veterans art therapy program. It's all in collaboration with American Legion Auxiliary of Arizona, Veterans First, and Drink Creatively. Funding for the art therapy program is provided by the American Legion Auxiliary Foundation. For more information, contact Marge Christensen at ALAUnit62AZ@gmail.com.
Thank you for calling Vets Community Connections. My name is Dorsey. How may I help you?
So Vets Community Connections is a resource whereby veterans can connect with the community during reintegration. Veterans or military and their families may not have local resources in the Valley of the Sun, Maricopa County, Phoenix, and so Vets Community Connections allows them to make that connection with people in the community. Whether you're active duty or you've been a veteran for 30 years, no question is too large or too small.
That's my job, to let them know we do care about you, we do have these resources, and we can possibly get you out of your situation. They may not need a continued assistance, they may just need one time, so we're here to help you in either situation.
Veterans, military, and their families can reach us by calling 211. Community members who want to join the effort, they can sign up to be resource members by visiting vetscommunityconnections.org or by calling 211.
A lot of people wonder, you know, how can I play my part? Well, this is exactly how you can play your part. So what you need to do is, of course, get in contact with me here at Vets Community Connections. I'll be more than happy to put you in our database, and you can contribute and be a part of this great organization to helping a veteran out.
It's not just another directory. It's the Veterans Directory.
Arizona is home for 500,000 veterans, according to the Veterans Administration. Shauna Strong Pierce is an Air Force veteran. She says her journey became difficult when she lost control of her inner spirit. Today, Lady Strong, as she likes to be called, is helping others embrace the power of their mind, body, and spirit. Shauna Strong Pierce spent 4 years in the Air Force. She believes her military journey provided her the foundation she needed in life. It taught her discipline and the importance of accountability. Serving her country, she feels, was an unforgettable experience.
I mean, just not having opportunity, coming from a small town, that was probably the biggest challenge that I had, was like, okay, where am I going with life? And the opportunity to see the world and to accumulate money for college, that was like my biggest, that was a big motivation. For me, it was the foundation of my life.
Strong believes anything is possible with the right guidance. Her transformation, she says, came from embracing the practice of using herbal supplements, vegan food, and accepting New Age electromagnetic healing methods designed by Buddhist monks, combined with spiritual science and energy.
When I hit a rough patch in my life, and it was kind of an abusive stage, and I lost my power. I gave my power away. I didn't even know I did it, but I lost control. And it's so easy to do that and not know it's happening. So being able to identify when this is happening to you and understanding that you own your power, and all of it takes is you knowing how to take care of yourself, how to love yourself.
Strong says that when you feel the need to change something in your life, it's the wisdom inside you saying, it is time and it is needed for your personal growth and survival.
I feel at this point in my life, now that I've seen and felt what it's like to achieve, to know that against all odds, if there's something going wrong in your life, and I was at this point of suicide, even just because I lost control, that you can pick yourself up like that. It's a change of mindset.
Strong is a member of the International Federation of Bodybuilders with degrees in nutrition and community health education.
I worked hard and I completed my degree in college. I got my professional bodybuilding certification. I became a professional bodybuilder at the age of 38 years old. With that whole empowerment, it gave me like this light to want to help others. So I created a business called Team Strong, and I'm all about empowerment, and that's what Team Strong is built on. It's not built on you or your ego. It's built on bringing your power back to yourself. So through proper food, guidance, nutrition, mindfulness techniques, I do meditation, focus training. All those things are what actually helped me become a stronger person myself.
Our thoughts are our power. Energy is power. What we think about is a product of who we become, who we are and how we act, and what we want. And I put that energy into my workouts, into my thoughts, into who I become, what I want out of life.
Shauna Strong Pierce, an Air Force veteran, on a business journey to help others understand the power of their mind, body, and spirit.
I'm Shauna Strong, and I'm a proud veteran.
You're watching the Veterans Business Journey, where we celebrate the achievements of veterans. Would you like to share your story? Drop us a note at vetsbizjourney@gmail.com. The Veterans Business Journey is made possible in part by the American Legion Department of Arizona, the American Legion Auxiliary Department of Arizona, and the West Valley Foundation.
My name is Yolanda Bonilla. I am the president of the American Legion Auxiliary here in Arizona. I'm serving for the year 2017-2018. Our mission is to support the American Legion by honoring the sacrifice of those who serve, by enhancing the lives of our veterans, military, and their families, both at home and abroad. We advocate for veterans, educate our citizens, mentor youth, promote good citizenship, Americanism, peace, and security.
Today, more than ever before, women are on the front lines of America's defense. These brave women struggle and sacrifice to help keep our country secure. They deserve to be recognized for their service as guardians of freedom. Please support the American Legion's efforts to serve the growing number of women veterans. Go to legion.org/honor-veterans to find out how you can help.
When Claire Lansing joined the United States Army, she became one of the few women who qualified to drive the huge military 2.5-ton cargo trucks. It's an experience she treasures. She says it transformed her life.
I had no idea where I was going to go or what I was going to do with my life. So I got the wild idea that I was going to serve in the military, and I could at least get out of my hometown and away from my parents and be independent and learn about life. And it turned out to be a really good opportunity for me.
For Lansing, the opportunity came in the form of the GI Bill. Like other veterans, she decided to use her benefits to get an education. She earned a bachelor's degree in psychology, a master's degree in social work from Colorado State University. She credits her military experience for her achievements.
One of the main things of being a soldier is that you exercise all the time. That's one of the basic key elements of being a soldier, is they encourage you to take care of your health. So obviously, I was inspired to take care of my health, my physical health, and to maintain my strength and endurance in my life and incorporate that into my lifestyle.
It was that discipline, her children, and the inspiration of her late husband, Cornelius Lansing, that encouraged Claire to transform an old post office building into what many consider as an oasis of healthy living. Her goal, to help people improve their quality of life and endurance.
When I went to school, I learned about prevention and the key principles of prevention in terms of taking care of your mental health, your physical health.
Claire Lansing is committed to finding innovative ways to help others understand the importance of staying healthy. Her military experience, she believes, provided her the foundation needed to establish a comprehensive rehabilitation service that addresses the physical, educational, and social needs of individuals.
The first business that we opened was Saguaro Family Fitness Center, and the concept was to encourage people to look after one another and to be supportive. And the main mission in our facility was to take care of your health, to look after your health. That cooperation and support was a big factor, and I think that's seen in the military a lot, that people who are in the military look after other people in the military a lot of times. My name is Claire Lansing. I served in the Army, and I am a proud veteran that I served in the military. It helped me a great deal.
You're watching the Veterans Business Journey, where we celebrate the achievements of veterans. Would you like to share your story? Drop us a note at vetsbizjourney@gmail.com.